Yes, good morning, student. Myself, Dr. Mayuresh Kulme. So today we will see the proof of EMF equation of the transformer. Matlab, we will see how this transformer equation will be generated, right? So in many examination, the question on that for 6 or 4 marks, right? So you know that the basic principle of the transformer is what? When an alternating magnetic flux linked with the coil and EMF is induced in it according to the Faraday's law of electromagnetic induction, right? So what the Faraday's law of electromagnetic induction? Whenever there is a change in magnetic flux, the EMF is induced. That also we have seen in the previous video. Okay, so this is primary winding, this is secondary winding, this is core, and this is what the equation that is phi is equals to phi m sine omega t, right? So derivation. Okay, so before starting the derivation, we should know what is E1, what is E2, N1, N2, phi m and F. So what is E1? E1 is what? RMS value of induced EMF in the primary winding, right? E2 is what? The same RMS value of induced EMF in the secondary winding, right? N1 is what? The number of turns in the primary winding. N2 is what? Number of turns in the secondary winding. Phi m is what? Maximum value of flux, right? And F is what? The frequency of the frequency of supply, which is measured in the hertz. So we will start the proof, right? Let the instantaneous flux linking with the primary winding is given by phi, that is phi n sine omega t, where omega m, phi m is what? The maximum value of flux, and omega is what? The angular frequency, which we can write that is 2 pi, right? So according to the Faraday's law, the instantaneous EMF induced in the primary winding is what? Minus N1 d by dt of phi. This derivative equation also we have seen in the concept of transformer. Now substitute the phi key value, that is phi m sine omega t. So I have put minus N1 is as it is d by dt phi m sine omega t, right? Now E1 is equals to, now if I'll take the derivative with respect to this sine omega t, what the answer you'll get? E1 minus N1 is as it is. What is the derivation of sine omega t? Yes, sine omega t is what? The cos omega t, right? And this omega, because of this multiplication, sine omega t ka derivative kya hoga? Cos omega, w into cos omega t. So I have written over here. So the maximum value of E1 is equals to N1 omega into phi, right? Now, the RMS value, how to calculate the RMS value? That is E1 is equals to E1m, that is the maximum peak value divided by root 2. Root 2 is root 2 as it is. And what is the value of maximum peak value? That is N1 omega phi, right? Understood? Yes. Now, so now many स्टूडेंट को कन्फ्यूजन होगा कि ये इससे ये वाला टर्म कैसे आ गया, राइट? सो मेरा इक्वेशन क्या था? E1 minus N1 pi m omega cos omega t. Now what is this word is important, that is the maximum peak value of E1. So when we will get the maximum peak value? When cos of omega t, which is equals to 1. Okay, so that ये 1 मैंने यहाँ पे नहीं लिखा है. And the max peak value means magnitude, so that we need to consider the absolute value, so that this minus again vanishes. So N1 is as it is, this one, this N1 over here, this phi m over here, this W is over here. Cos omega t की वैल्यू क्या होगी? 1 होगी. क्यों? क्योंकि मैंने मैक्सिमम पीक वैल्यू कंसिडर की, और पीक वैल्यू मतलब मैग्नीट्यूड, एंड मैग्नीट्यूड मतलब एब्सोल्यूट वैल्यू. तो ये 1, ये जो माइनस है वो भी चला गया. So what the equation you have got over here? That is E1m is equals to N1 omega phi. Now how to calculate the RMS value? E1 is equals to E1m divided by root 2. So E1m की value मैंने यहाँ पे ली, that is N1 omega phi m divided by root 2. And what is the value of omega? That is 2 pi f. We just put all the values. N1 is as it is, omega is equals to 2 pi f, phi m is equals to, as it is, divided by root. This N1, this phi m, and this f is as it is. This one, this one I have taken as it is. Now this 2 pi by root 2, you just do in the calci, you will get this 4.44. Okay. So what is my final equation? E1 is equals to 4.44 F into N1 into 5. Similarly, so this is the equation of induced EMF in the primary winding, and in the secondary winding everything is same. Wherever there is N1, यहाँ पे N2 है and d by dt of 5. So यहाँ पे क्या मिलेगा आपको equation same 4.44 F N2 into 5. So we have got the two final equation, that is E1 is equals to this one and E2 is equals to this. Dividing 1 by 2, what will happen? E1 by E2, which is equals to N1 by N. This gate cancel, this gate cancel, FF also gate cancel, right? So this is what the how these two equations we are getting of this transformer, and such a kind of proof can be asked in the examination for 4 or 6 minutes, right? Thank you. Thanks for the watching.